Hello guys, welcome back to a different kind of video. Not actually racing this time, just bought the new Sauber Mercedes C9 from 1989. I'm just going to do a few time trials, see how it handles, hoping it starts nicely. Not the greatest place to start. Trying to get into first gear. Here we are, we're going to really struggle with this car I think. I'm on my wheel, by the way, so I'm not really as good as my wheel as I'm controller. Racing's nowhere near as good. So, down into first. A little bit wide. Correct ourselves back on track. Could have some high speed corners, keeping that power down. I will do a race for this car on this track at some point, just not sure when it'll be. Not going to change gear coming into that corner. Onto one of the straights now. So 221 so far. Gonna go in the cockpit view, see how this looks. 231. 3 down into second gear, keeping the car down into first gear, a little bit wide off the line there. So I'm only testing this car out today, see how it handles before I do an actual race with it. So every car I think I do buy, I think I'm going to do a video of me testing it before I actually race it. But I will try and do a couple of races before I actually record, so I can learn the track and the handle of this car. I have used this car on wheel and control a few times, but the car has proven to be a little bit too grippy so far. So I generally don't know whether to put this car on the medium tyre compound, but obviously it is going to affect performance. So I'm going to take the wider line. Ooh, that were a little bit late. Straight back up, gear 3, gear 4 at 150 miles an hour, gear 5 at 190, nearly. Really fast time now. Just gonna try to keep the car there, a little bit off track. This is what I mean when I say it's a bit too grippy, and it just slides a little bit, which could really cost me. Try to get a nice power. You can really tell how beautiful this car is. I will admit, not the easiest car to managing to keep the power there, but not a lot of speed. Up into fourth. Way wide off the line there. This car really wanted to fight back. Up into fifth now. A little bit of a nice entrance, could have been a bit better. Going into first gear, having to cut the corner a little bit, but nothing I can do. So that's my ghost time now. Really gonna have a go and sending it. Way better exit out the corner there. So we've got to try and beat 325, which I think is easily doable. A little bit of a bad entrance coming into that corner there. Way wide off the line, unfortunately. Bits disappointing. I do think I am going to have quite a few problems with the car, but it can definitely be sorted out. There's my ghost coming to overtake me now, so I'm not having the strongest run in the world. Coming in, going to try to take the tighter line. Bit of a better exit. There we go, just like so. We'll try and line the car up for the next corner. Try to take the tightest line as possible, remember, using Senna's throttle technique now. Straight back onto the power. So we are losing some time. But it isn't the end of the world. It's still 2.3 tonks, but 2.3 things. Oh, we're wide, running onto the gravel there. So we're 6 tenths down now. Really not a good result. Look at the sparks coming off the car though. Really keeping the car under more control. Is it going to be a better exit? No, it's not. Way too much wheel spin there. Really struggling to fight this car. There's only one more potential corner we could make up for that second. So I'm going to have a look. But I don't think we're going to know. We're not going to be able to at all. That were appalling. But keeping that power a bit more. The car just not wanting to behave at all. Coming into gear 1, but this is just trying to relax the car through these corners and then can get straight back onto the power for the next lap. Can already see it's kind of working. Now it's the first gear. Ooh, a little bit better up for time there. Back onto the track, but that were costly. That were costly. But we're still taking out time, surprisingly. Wow, that's a big improvement now. Ooh, very nearly losing it there. Still checking out a lot of time. 1.6 seconds off. So quite to 230 mile an hour now. .3 seconds up, that's a massive improvement. Like a really big improvement. Can this be a better exit? Getting that wheel spin, but it can be. If we get it perfect. Still 2 seconds up. So he is, my time is closing down. Just trying to keep the car as relaxed as possible. Genuinely might think that might help there. Relax the car through, control the wheel spin. going way wide off the racing line again. That's the biggest problem I keep having with this car, is the racing line. Just trying to relax the car through these last couple of corners. Took out a lot of time there, nearly a second and a half. A little bit too much grip coming into that corner. Absolutely know what I can do. We'll now do a lap in cockpit mode. Controlling the wheel spin there. Definitely did get some. Oh dear. We've got a big problem on our hands now. Is this going to help? Staying way more on the line and overtaking my ghost car there. So already 2 temps up, 2.5 temps now. Still going up, got to keep the car in a nice straight line now. Sending the car through the corner, proper fight in the rear of it. Losing time to it though, got a big problem. Doesn't seem to be getting that much closer though. Etch the car through. So up to 3 temps now, which is good. Still going up. 4 temps nearly, just under. Way better corner exit. 2 temps through 1 corner, nearly 3. This is going to be a big test now. I don't think that helped. Oh, it actually might have done. Tried to turn that wheel a bit earlier and apply the power a bit earlier. Don't know if it works. It definitely has worked. A second off the time now. This is going to be a hard lap to beat. We'll do 2 more laps and decide whether I like the feeling of this car. I definitely do. I can already feel it. Rather to running it on the grass there. Up into 4th. Still taking time out, which is quite promising. Trying to send the throttle technique to sort my racing line out. Managing to keep it up into 3rd. Still taking time out, which does surprise me. Oh, turning way too late, having to go off the track there. That's still going to be 1 second up. Way more controlled. Having a good go right now. Turning that car a little bit more earlier, getting that power back down. Really going off track. So looks like the previous lap time is looking to be a faster one. I'll do 1 more lap after this. If it isn't faster, see if we can improve our 3:21. But unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, too much grip there, too much grip. think that might have just cost me my lap. Ooh. That tea is nice. So I'm just gonna sort of slow the car down for the rest of this lap now. There's no way I'm gonna be able to beat that time. Sort of try and get used to the feeling of it. So the grip is definitely really nice. But I'm gonna use this lap to try and sort out the stuff I need to work on. Up into fifth, gonna come off the power early. So I need to try and turn it a bit earlier and lose the power up, because otherwise that's what happens. Oh, nearly spinning it. So getting onto the power now. Sort of relax the car through here, because that could have to pace a bit more. So definitely need to try and find a more line like that. Don't think we need to improve on this corner, just get a bit more throttle work on it. But we definitely do need to improve on the corners I find really nice, unfortunately. So we need to come off the throttle now. Slowly brake into third, try to keep the line, best line. So coming out the corner, going up into fourth, coming into another corner, keeping the car steady. Brake a little bit like that could massively give us a boost. So that is definitely one way of improvement. We need to try and stay off the curb as much as we can. That now into second. Having to run it wide again. Bit frustrating. But here we are, I'm gonna have to give this all now. Getting that turn in a bit earlier, going into first gear. Already losing time, trying to get back on the power as fast as I can. Catching up to the time. Oh, a bit more grip. Am I catching? No, I'm not. But that corner did feel a bit nicer there. 7/10 down already. Not looking good. I might do one more lap. See how we're feeling. Coming into it into first gear, because why not? See if I can get a better exit. Definitely feel like I did there. You know, just it wasn't quite enough. It looks like a 321. It might be the best I can get. A little bit more grip. Get it on that power early, trying to catch that time. It's definitely working. $215 miles an hour. Can I get that turn in better? Not quite. Did take nearly 2 tenths out, but it's gone right back up. Not looking good. Was very, very slightly catching it there. Unfortunately, not to be. Fight the car. I feel like I'm racing myself here, which I literally am doing anyways. A second down now, not looking good. Not looking good, so I don't think I'm going to do another push lap. And I think I'm going to use this next lap, this final lap, to try and work out where I need to improve. Keeping that power. Car felt way better through there then. Way better. Having to nearly miss it. I've got to miss it again. Right. Well, here we are then. Get this lap done. What a dreadful lap that was. 2 seconds off the pace. So. Trying to keep the tyres warm. So we need to improve coming up into here. Try to find a better line. So that would come into here for about second reverse and then try to get a line like that coming out of it. So coming down a little bit of a hill, having to lift here and go down 2 gears, try to send the line a bit more and getting the power down a bit early. Just like so. Nowhere near going to be near my target, but I am not bothered. So what we want to be in gear 4 for that, coming down into gear 3 for a bit more grip and obviously a bit faster speed going. A little bit of on the barrier since I haven't paid attention. Getting the car back nicely on the straight, controlled. We're up into 5th gear now. So we want to come off so I can study. Come into this. 4th, 3rd, 2nd. We want to try and delay the gear changes for a little bit longer. We want to come out of that in 1st, but not going over the curves like that. So up into 5th now. Coming up to unused chicane. Gonna try and send this one as much as I can. That's a little bit better. Coming into 1st. Trying not to go over the curbs. So believe it or not, that was a better exit because we are taking time out of my previous lap for the 321, as you can see. Not anymore though, not anymore. I can't quite nail it, can't quite nail it. That's the only thing that bugs me as well. Trying to keep the car there. Here we are then, I'm gonna have a really good shot. Turning the car in a bit early, getting the power down just like that. What a better exit that was. Trying to turn the car in a bit more, using the centers, a bit of center throttle technique there. Not quite enough to get the power back down earlier, but that was definitely, and it feels like an improvement. Just need to try and keep a bit more speed. Gonna use this training for this bit now. Gonna have to concentrate. Way better. Up into gear 4. Really struggling. Coming down into gear 3, keeping on that line. Like gear 2, way better. So that is definitely an improvement. I just need to find a way to keep more speed. But here we are. And then relax through these parts of the track, sort of turn in here. Coming into this in 2nd, trying not to run off the track. But here we are. So that was genuinely a bit of lap, quite a good lap to improve. Not the fastest in the world, I'm 3:30, but the overall conclusion of this car is it is definitely nice to handle. I'll give it that. It is definitely nice to handle, but the car grips too much and has a lot of wheel spin from a wheel. I'm going to practice on it a lot over the coming weeks, and you'll definitely see it in YouTube, some YouTube videos. but it is quite a lovely car to handle. And it's very, very grippy, but sometimes that's not a good thing. But the car itself is just beautiful, clipping it into the barrier there. But you can see what I mean though. And then when you get the wheel spin, you've got to try and fight it like that. Which is genuinely quite a hard thing to do. But lovely car to handle. Really embarrassing myself here. But keep sorting the car out. But overall, the car's nice to handle. But I think that's about it for today's video. So I will definitely get some more videos out in the coming weeks. Just I might not have one out for a few days because I've got actual racing to train for myself. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. See you in a bit.